Welcome back, guys. I've sorted out the crop rotation on this fourth farm, and we're leaving it fallow for now, and the other three farms are going to be active this season, this year. And something else struck me actually that's quite obvious, but that I have known all along but hadn't quite thought about really taking to the next level. To make our farms more efficient and to get crops planted earlier and to be able to give us more time to harvest crops, we can actually employ or create more than one plough, so we can get our fields ploughed sooner, and then we'll be able to just go on medium speed now. I'm going to have to just slow it down slightly in some of the seasons and switch over all the workers, so just bear with me while I do that. And in fact, in planting season, yeah, they do hire labourers. Yeah, they do. So okay, we'll get rid of as many people as we can. We don't have any sunflower, so we can't make any oil, and we'll just go down to one person on each of the production lines in clothing. Shoemakers we can get rid of and just let the leather stack up, and we've got a batch coming in April actually of leather, 5. We've upped our volumes. Let's get all our fishermen back on. We're on medium speed, so we can kind of take our time a bit more. This farm is fallow for this year. This farm won't be fallow for a couple of years, so let's tick the add button for a plough, and let's see where we can make some more ox. So we'll do this one at the top in the main shed, and we'll do, we've got not many, doesn't seem like we've got a huge number of bulls there. It's a bit difficult when you're scrolling down the cow list, you're not always sure where you get up to. I think it kind of jumps in the middle, or not, who knows. Just seeing where I feel as though we've got excess bulls. Oh, there we go, let's just use an old bull there. So we've got 2 ox that we've made out of bulls, and we've clicked the order button for the extra plough, and we'll do that on one farm, and we'll just keep ordering ploughs and see if that makes a difference, because they're still ploughing. Let's just see what we've got elsewhere. So we don't need any forestry workers because all the fields are planted, and yeah, we've got over 600 wood, actually maybe a couple. We've been going pretty epic on the building. Go down to 3 builders, and let's just go max speed now. So just want to make sure I really maximise the number of workers that I'm passing over. Let's keep our slaughterhouse guy on the go for now, because we are producing quite a lot of beef now. We're on 18 in that tent, 19 there, 20 there, so we can put 1 cow over to our new shed. And we've got 19 there, so maybe another cow over to our new shed, because we've got lots of cows in that shed. Okay, looking good. We've got so many houses we're building now, but I do feel as though we need another fishing dock, so I'll just put that at the start of the queue. And that's really cool about this building process. You can just rearrange the order of things, and you can see exactly what's being built when. Which I know can get a bit confusing when playing games like Banished. You never really know what's going to be built next unless you remembered the order in which you laid them down. Our pigs are still doing well. I feel as though it would be quite nice to build another pigsty. So if we have a look at our food situation, there are 3 core crops. There's potato, wheat and buckwheat. We've got 34 buckwheat, but remember we did sell 20, so we would have had 54. We've got 49 potato, we've got 116 wheat. So really we could go into our pigsty and just tweak the resources that we're using. Could say store less buckwheat. Let's not use any sunflower at all, not that they've got any, but it does seem like sunflower is at a bit of a premium. We don't have any and haven't had any for a while. And let's just bump up the wheat that they're using, so we can start to look a bit closer at things and balance things out a bit better. Same with the chickens really. Let's not give them any sunflowers, but let's up the wheat, yeah, we'll just use the excess resources we've got, rebalance it a bit, and we can certainly afford a load more people. I'm pretty sure we can. Oh, and look, you can see a pathway's now been forged. That's from all of our trades, I think. So they've been coming in for a while on that end bit, and taking the same path in this sort of bottleneck here where they've got to kind of go, and they come from the edge of the map here. So I don't know what's over there really. I guess everyone else. And if we have a look on our world trade map, then yeah, I don't know, it's not really representative, is it? But let's send an envoy to our nearest and dearest, as we normally do every now and then when we have a chance. And let's check out our fields. So some of them have finished ploughing. This first one has. Oh, and look, we've got another plough. Maybe that's why they finished so quickly. So they got a plough partway through ploughing season, and there are a good couple of 3 fields ahead. So that's definitely going to be worthwhile. I'm going to order another plough soon actually, but let's check out what they've got here. They're offering live chicken and textiles. We don't need live chickens, we've got our starter for one, and if we did want to build another coop and split them out and make more chickens, which actually we probably could, why not, let's do it, it's a good idea. Let's put them opposite each other. What you can do is split them out from the stock you've got, so let's turn them around here. There we go, that looks pretty cool. We're trying to make a move to relocate our tannery over here, and actually build a water platform, because we've discovered they use an enormous amount of water. So yeah, we'll just put this water platform there in between them, and from previous experience, if you click on the water platform, there's just like the infinity sign for supply, and of course there is, because it's the river. Same as the clay pit actually, so you get unlimited clay from that one pit. You'll get unlimited water from that one platform, and putting it by the tannery where you could need 50 water. It's 10, I think it's 10 water per 1 tan you're hiding. So for 5 it will be 50 water, and if you think you only get 10 water from one well, and then they'll be pulling from every other well around, especially ones you don't want to run dry, that, for example, are near your pigs. Trying to hire 3 labourers there, but we've rebalanced everything, and we're doing more wheat, quite a lot of potato, and a little bit less buckwheat. We'll just revisit our supplies soon. I'll just click on the economy for anyone who wants to have a detailed look, and just leave it up there for a minute. Any observations I can make? We're making more beef than we've ever done before. We're very low on lime, great amount of leather, and we've got loads of flour we can sell. We've produced 19.7. Not easy to read the old economy figures, and I've said before, you've got to take a little bit of time out to really interpret these figures to try and get a balance. Looks like we're in the plus at the moment, but equally we're taking away from people. Let's reduce their rent. Just make little changes every now and then, but I don't really know if they're working. 3 builders, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plenty of people available at the moment, but we're not in. Let's go. Ooh. Right, well, let's order 3 boats. Our fishing dock is complete. Let's order 2 boatmen and full fishermen, and let's just lay off a few builders that we went for, and let's get rocking on the fish. Have we got a boat? Yeah, we've got 2 boatyard workers, and they've got some wood. They're getting wood, topping up, making boats. So we've got one already. Nearly. Is there one being ordered there? Got a feeling that boat's going over to be delivered, is it? Or are they just fishing? Yep. There we go. We've got our first boat, and we've got 4 men trying to take that one boat out. So good luck with that. Got our cow island set up over here. And we're producing quite a lot of milk actually. 4.65 milk there. It's getting taken from there, where it's closest to these market stalls. And what we can do is just put a more comprehensive market in place over here. Just kind of like put it together ad hoc over the years that we've been here. Looks like we can fit 1 market stall in between every set of houses, just about. 4 of them in there could replace what we've got already, and we'll just set those up so we could just go from the top of the list and add one of everything. So beef, buckwheat, chicken eggs and chicken meat, and then we just did chicken meat, so we'll go clothes, dried fish, firewood and fish. Next one we go flour, honey, milk and pork, and then the 4th one we can go potato, sallow. We won't do salt, shoes or sunflower oil, so we've got 2 more spots, but once we get loads of salt, sunflower oil and shoes, we could start selling them to our people. I've got 10 shoes, but we're not there yet, so it looks like you only need 4 stalls. We'll hire a worker each. There we go, already hired one back there, and we'll get rid of these. We'll make empty. Yes, really make empty. There'll be a bit of a transitional period. Try not to be topical there. There we go, so we need to empty out those places, and I certainly wouldn't be doing this in a harvest because we're going to be using labourers to empty everything out as well. There'll be a bit of a sign above them when they've emptied out, and wow, look at all the labourers diving in there. Got 40 eggs and things like that. But it'll be, yeah, it'll make for an interesting, yeah, look, it's a bustling high street and we've got market stands in there. I'm pretty happy with that setup. And just looking to evolve and test out the way the game's working all the time. Let's hire or order a plough for this second farm. Need a couple of bulls. Yeah, look, there's 2 at the top here. We'll make the ox into bulls there. Here we go. We've got places that are emptying out. Yeah, it is relating to that one. So stop emptying or demolish. We'll demolish that. That just goes all together. We'll demolish that. We're still emptying these others. This is nearly emptied. Just 1 flour to get rid of and just 1 milk to get rid of. Okay, fantastic. So they'll be emptied very soon, and we'll have transitioned that sort of area and actually doing it methodically like that instead of just sort of adding them ad hoc like we did before. It really guarantees that you're happy, you know you've got everything you need there. And the worker felt a bit lost for a minute and then carried on with their life. Okay, we'll wait for that last one to go. I don't know if they're going to empty it or wait for a customer to come along and claim it. But I think they do take orders. And look, selling all sorts there now, right outside people's houses and right in the middle, so they don't have to go to one end or another. Lots of fishing boats there now. We're on full workers. We should have loads of fish coming in now. Maybe that's something we could have stepped up earlier. Although we've got 1 fish showing in our stock, but what have we got in the yards? 1 fish there. No fish there. One thing's for sure, we're going to be using a lot more salt. We really need to invest in salt and lime. Double the salt that we need compared to lime. And there we go, that one's empty as well. So we've completely rearranged all our market stalls. Pretty happy with that. And I'll do a similar thing up here. We've got a bit of a market square, and maybe we can put down some benches and stuff. And got a big archway up that way, which we hadn't done before. We were just doing the small archways. But I don't know, maybe we could do like a double. I wonder how long. Oh, it is pretty big anyway. I wonder if we could do a double archway. Maybe. Oh, let's try it. Just rotate it slightly. That would be pretty cool, having a double arch. Can it go down there? Yeah. And can it go down there? Would that work? Ooh, look, it joins up. Oh, cool. Wonder if we could put a fence in the middle. Oh, nice. I'm liking that. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll neaten that up in a minute, but we'll work on that area. Pretty happy with that. Right, are we harvesting? Yes, we are harvesting. Right, let's get rid of... Okay, calm down. What do we need to do? Full workers. So we've got workers there. We've got workers there. Haven't got workers there. So, should we just hire Should we just hire women there, so hopefully the men go somewhere else? Up there, ideally, or to this farm. It's interesting because they are kind of split between these two farms, and I wonder if it's the vicinity to the actual place where everyone lives and the timing of when the harvests start, and maybe if this was the last one to start harvesting and furthest away from some of the people, but I don't know. I don't really know why all the labourers go to one farm and not the other, and certainly not many at all to that last one. But with this one's fallow, this farm, it's interesting, they're kind of moving on to the next year, getting ready to move on to the next year. This farm, yeah, okay, so when this is interesting, a new insight, when they've finished harvesting the field, it goes on to the next field, even though we're in September. So we're fallow on that top farm next year, and these two farms and this one down here will be active. So let's order a cart as well for the oxen. Even more important to maintain a worker there, because we'll be feeding a lot more. Let's check out the trader. Iron. Oh, so they could, yeah, so they're after flour and sunflower oil, and they're offering cow iron and honey. Let's just go for another few iron, another 5, as we've got the money. We've got 450 money. Let's get some more iron in so we don't run out of that. Give these guys financial help. And what have we got to trade? Oh, we've got 3.5 clothes, 10 flour. Let's sell 10 flour. So for 10 flour we get 150, so that's cool. No sunflower oil, but we've got 10 shoes, so I'm looking forward to the trade for shoes. You get quite a lot of money for shoes, and so you should, because shoes are the most involved process. They take an awful lot to make, because you've got to build up your cows, and then you've got to slaughter them, and then you've got to take your hides over to the tannery, and you cannot interrupt the process, and they need 50 water for a batch of 5, and all sorts of other stuff like salt and lime and bark, and then that makes leather, and then that goes over to the shoemaker, and the shoemaker makes the shoes. So a very long process. It's the longest process of all. Just making our last house in the current village expansion, and then we're going on to a well, then the tannery, and then a new chicken coop. I think we can afford it in terms of the food we've got. We'll get more eggs and chicken meat, and then we're building let's build this water supply for the new tannery before the new chicken coop, and then we can get rid of the tannery up here, and we'll have relocated it in a much better zone for sure. Let's replant that field because it's been used up. There we go. Oh, got a new trader. Let's see if we can plant the field quickly and check out what our trader's going up to. Okay, I'll have to cut down a few trees to make that field, but why not? Salt and lime, hello. Thank you very much. We're going to take a load of salt and lime. Let's go for... Yeah, we're going maximum salt. We're going for 20 at a cost of 200. That's our biggest purchase yet for salt anyway. Cows may have cost us more. And, oh, shall we buy 20 lime, or should we just go 10 or 15? 10, 15. Let's just go 15 for 150. So some pretty big purchases. They're offering to sell us potatoes. We don't need them. They're after wheat, sunflower oil and iron ore. Now we could sell them some wheat. Ooh, look, these guys are not happy with their food variety. It'll be because we've only got one market stall up there selling stuff. So let's deal with this issue and sell them. Hang on, before we do that, let's just see how our harvest is going. Yeah, we've got loads of labourers there, couple there, couple there. But we've got lots more time to bring the harvest in, because for this farm down here we had 2 ploughs. And for all the farms next year we're going to have 2 ploughs each, and the year after we'll try and go after 3 ploughs each, because that's the maximum they can have. Let's make 1 ox, and let's make another ox here, And yeah, let's order that plough. That plough's ordered. Okay, that'll be made pretty quickly, I'd imagine. Yeah, really not happy with their food supply here. Not enough food variety. This is terrible. What am I? Who am I to deliver this sort of devastation to people and their diets? Let's remedy this situation. So we're going to go 4 markets, and I'm just thinking, yeah, we'll have them opposite each other. So we'll spin them around and create a really nice little market square. And pretty happy with the first way we did the market in terms of, you know, it just being along the main street of that original smaller dwelling. But this is pretty cool as well. Making a little market square. We could do a thing out of it, maybe put a bench around or something. Let's do it. Let's put a bench here. That'll look nice. Let's zoom it right in. Ooh. There we go, spin the bench around, and we'll do 1, should we do 2? 1, 2, yeah, we can just about fit 2 in. And then we'll spin round, and spin that around. Put another couple of benches there, and people are there, yeah, they're having a little sit down. We need to put some more benches around the houses that are being built as well, but I'll do that in a minute, because yeah, that's looking pretty sweet. Okay, good. Right, let's set these guys up with everything. It's this pretty big investment in infrastructure, because 4 new workers and 1, 2, 3, 4. So clothes, dried fish, firewood, and fish. I'm just going down the list and just literally going down in order. Where do we get up to? Fish. So flour, honey. We sometimes buy honey in, but we don't make it. We can't make it. Milk and pork. Potato, sallow, and that's where we stop. So let's hire a worker for each. We probably need to switch off some of the labour controls on these guys, because they're going to suck all the labour. Oh Jesus, family is out of food. Okay, let's keep the labour supply on for now. They won't stay out of food for long. Cool. That came on very suddenly, and actually, yeah, this family's leaving. The farms have finished harvesting. Wow, these guys are still bringing in a bit of wheat, I think. Oh, what's this? Gathering, supplying water. I thought they were bringing in something from the field, it said. Messenger. Offering live chicken, honey, textiles. Well, let's get some... Should we get some honey? Deal for 50, 5 for 50, and they're asking for sunflowers. Another family leaving town. But we're supplying a lot more food now. They'll soon get their food. They've got plenty of money, so they were just struggling to get the food. And actually, where are they? Oh, they're all the way over here. Cool. Well, they've got a long commute in the morning. Well, that's no good. Okay, this farm will be fallow next year with just the 1 plough. And how did we do for beef? Oh my goodness me, we've got 155 people. Cool, that shot up in the last couple of years. Wow, how much food have we got? Have we overstretched ourselves? So we've got 9.4 beef. We're maintaining beef, but it will reduce in the summer. In the winter, sorry, because we're not making it. We've got 75 buckwheat. It's huge. With 15 chicken eggs, so we could do with more chicken eggs, and we are building a coop. We've got 35 hemp, so we're staying on top of the textile. 135 wheat, 29 sunflower. Let's hire someone in the oil workshop. Let's shift everyone over from the farms. This one's fallow next year, but we'll keep a worker to keep the ox alive. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's hire some people at the forestry and the builders. But actually soon would have built everything. We need to do another major expansion to get our builders working. Probably build another farm, I'd imagine. And we're filling up this cowshed. So our last cowshed has got 15. All the others will be at capacity. 19, 19, 20. and 20, yeah, because we took a couple of ox. Here we go, we're not doing any fishing. Let's get rid of the fishermen. And I wonder if we managed to get our trades in, because yeah, here we go, we're unloading. We'll hire another worker at the trading post. We've got 3.4 flour, so we sold our flour and we're topping up. We've got 9.3 salt, we've got 18 lime. How did we get so much lime and not so much salt? Yeah, I wonder if we got in our full quota of salt. Ooh, someone just died. Let's go and check out our graveyard. So we've got 4 graves, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still left to fill, so we're good there. And we just built our tannery. So let's see if we can hire someone there. They'll start... now the only thing is, this is unlimited water, but I don't know if they can collect water in the winter. And as far as everything else they need is at the trading post, but, you know, that's fine. Whoa, starting a new batch. Okay, so we're going to have to... batch 1 gathering raw materials, batch size 5. Yeah, we'll have to change that down to 0 for the next time. And transition it over. And just have two tanneries working for now. We've probably got enough to process the 2 lots. Let's get some more people on clothing. We've got loads of hemp to get through. Let's just go max clothing for while we're in the winter. And we're making oil. Let's go max oil. Oh, we've got loads of people in the granary. We must have had people there for a while. Trader offering live chicken, wheat, honey. Well, we don't need any more of that. Great. They're offering to buy sunflower oil and flour, and we've just been on a bit of a spending spree, so we do need to top that up. Sunflower oil we've got 4, and flour we've got 4. We've only got 4 of each. Let's sell 5 of each then, so give us time to deal. Sunflower oil 5 for 90 money, and we'll sell 5 flour for 75 pounds or dollars. Tell me what currency you think it should be. It's probably an actual currency from where this is located. It's Eastern... Is it Eastern European? I forget. Maybe the ruble, if it's anywhere near Russia. But forgive me if that's not the place. I don't want to say the wrong thing there. So this we're just going to make empty, because we've got 4 over here. And the crisis was averted. Everyone's happy with their food now, and that was a very timely point in time to put all those markets in place. Don't know what we can do at the end here. Leave it open for now. We'll have a think about what we can do. Got a big arch at that end. And making this empty. So we're just building our chicken coop. Here it is, very nearly built. Let's employ someone there, and the way you do chickens is here's the relocation sort of box, and we've got plenty. We could just like chuck 5 over, 5 hatchlings, 5 chickens or something, and relocate them. But firstly, make sure to hire a worker and set your limits on things. So no sunflower, we can do 2 buckwheat, 4 wheat, and let's just do 5 water for now. What did we set on the others? 5, 4 and 2. 5, 4 and 2, yeah, okay. Let's stock up and then we'll shift some people over. The pigs are doing well. Resource supply, 70 wheat. It says yearly, 70 wheat, 60 potatoes. So that's just that's not actually yearly at all. That's just how many they've ever used in total since I built the place. So that's a bit of a bug, but gives you an idea of the investment we've had to make. Quite a lot. We've got loads of stuff in stock. 70 buckwheat, 81 potato, and 128 wheat. So we could certainly do with another windmill to make more flour. Let's build another windmill. Starting to build 2s of things now. Build that there next to it. And we're going to continue expanding. Just give them some financial help. There we go. We're going to keep building ox into our farms and get 3 ox per farm. And get that full harvest in, and just drive forward expansion. Join me in the next episode. Thank you for watching.